Hare Krishna. So, for our spiritual success, we definitely rely on two important steps. One is the grace of Guru, and the second is association of devotees. Then, when we are in the association of devotees, austerities can become in a way easier than when we have to do all alone. There's a well known saying, I think His Holiness Radhanath Maharaj says, collective unity is greater than individual purity. It means, however pure we are, still that cannot come as powerful, as effective as when we all are together, keeping Krishna in the center. But sometimes we think that we are very pure. That's why we usually try to be alone. We may think that, okay, I don't say someone who is more pure than me. So associating with devotees is quite a challenge, tricky, risky, and this is something we can see in the life of Duryodhana and Yudhishthir. When Duryodhana was asked, can you find at least one person who is greater than you? He could not find anyone. He was always thinking, I am greater. I don't see someone. I always see some fault in one or the other. And when it comes to Yudhishthir, when he was asked, can you find someone who is not perfect, imperfect? Then Yudhishthir Maharaj couldn't say, yeah, because he was always saying, hey, this person is that, but he is good that. So to build an association, it's very important we appreciate others' greatness. When we appreciate our own greatness, we can never come. And that is one of the reasons why we are in this world, because we are filled with envy. We are envying, or we have the spirit of lording over, mastering, and then we cannot become true servants, and then that becomes a big problem. So, which means it's not a choice. When we talk about association, it's not a choice. We can say, okay, first of all, I was thinking it's me and my Krishna, there is no need of anyone else in the bill. But we understand, yeah, Shastras are very clear in saying that without Guru's grace, we can't we can't achieve. What is the way to remember Guru? G for guide, one who is guiding us and who is uplifting us, who is reforming us, and who is uniting us with Krishna. So that's where we understood that's a very important step in our life. We may take so much time sometimes. Should I really take initiation? I I think I should really think. And in this thinking business, yeah, we may miss this life, this chance. So we shouldn't be very hasty to take such a decision, but at the same time, we cannot be so leisured that we can't really make a concrete step. That's the first step. Second one was association, and now we're going to go further. That what happens after offering such a wonderful vrata that Aditi. Aditi, she has done this Payovrita as per the instruction of her husband. In fact, the first verse of this chapter is saying about it. He says, Iti yukta saditi rajan sa bhatra kasyapena vai an atishad vratam idam dvadashaham atandrita. He said on the 12th day, Dvadasha, yeah, after Atiti was thus advised by her husband, she strictly followed this vrata without any laziness. In the purport, Prabhupada is mentioning that as soon as it's very important, this connects to our first step. It is said that for advancement in anything, especially in spiritual life, one must strictly follow the bona fide instructions of the teacher. Aditi did this. She strictly followed the instructions of her husband and guru. In her case, it was same person. Sorry. As confirmed in the Vedic injunctions, Yasya Deva Para Bhaktir Yatha Deve Tata Guru. Guru. So one should have complete faith in Guru. Huh? Sometimes we really very want to make very sure that is Guru really capable. Just thinking like that, we are committing an offense, third offense. But what to do? I have my own doubts. What should I do? As we discussed in one of the previous sessions, that we should humbly approach Guru, clarify, and proceed. So here Srila Prabhupada is saying, as soon as the disciple thinks independently, not caring for the instructions of the spiritual master, he is a failure. Yasya prasadat nagati kutopi. Aditi very strictly followed the instructions of a spiritual master and thus she was successful. So to attain success, we need the grace of the spiritual master and she did it and she was blessed. Then comes that with full undiverted attention, Aditi thought the Supreme Lord and in this way brought under full control her mind and senses, austerity, yeah, which resembled forceful horses. She concentrated her mind upon the Supreme Lord Vasudeva. Thus, she performed the ritualistic ceremony called Payovrata. And after that, the Lord, he appeared. In fact, when Kashyapa Muni is saying, definitely he heard it from Lord Brahma, and it's a bona fide vrata. It's not like these days that one can create their own vratas and they say, okay, I have a Monday vrata, I have a Tuesday vrata, or I have some other things. No, this is a bona fide, so it means that Lord appears. This also is maybe a small step for. Yeah, it's not there. Still left for charging. We have to be careful that we follow something very important. We don't want to create our own versions of things because it's called unworthy disturbance, not for us but for the for people who are okay. One sec. Lord Vishnu appears, and then when the Lord appears, yeah, he also knows the purpose. Why is Aditi worshipping? Why did she do this vrata? And then it is said, Maharaj Pariksit is saying, Aditi then began offering her prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead in a faltering voice and with great love. And she appeared as though drinking through her eyes the Supreme Lord, who is the husband of goddess of fortune, Lakshmi Pati, the enjoyer of all sacrificial ceremonies, Yajnapati, and the master and lord of entire universe, Yajnapati, and what is the third one? One sec. Jagatpati. Yeah, yeah. So, out of great love, and of course, in that great love, spontaneously these glorifications came from her when she saw the Lord uh, with all the emblems. And then Yagnesha Yagna Purushachyuta Tirtha Pada Tirtha Shravana Mangala Namadheya Apanna Loka Vrijinopa Samodayadaya Sam Nah Kridisha Bhagavan Asi Deenanatha. She was offering her wonderful prayers in this. She's saying, Yajnesha Yagna Purushachyuta Tirtha Pada. So, the purpose of taking shelter of Guru, the purpose of association is to engage ourselves in devotional service. And when the Lord, the purpose is all to have the darshan and to engage in His service. And in this case, when Atidhi got the darshan, she is faltering because, yeah, how there is a sense of respect when the Lord is appearing. Sometimes a sense of respect dominates awe and reverence, the love. And here, after she was glorifying the Lord or praising the Lord, and she said, "The supreme personality of Godhead is the master of those who observe vows and austerities." So we cannot neglect. We cannot say simply bhakti is enough. Here, to strengthen bhakti, we need to follow these austerities. And it is He who bestows benediction upon them. He is worshipable for the devotee throughout the devotee life, for He never breaks His promise. So the Lord is ever ready for giving protection. The Lord is ever ready to help us. The Lord is actually interested to serve us if we really become His devotees. He is ready. He is ready to give all strength. He is ready to give all facilities. It is only we need to have that. And then it is said, the chanting of the holy name of the Lord, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, is pleasing to the ear and it expands good fortune to the audience who hear it chanted. Owing to the presence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Atidhi was fully assured that the troublesome condition, what she is going through, is gone. That's the reason here the Lord is addressed as what? Shravana Mangala Namadeya. Shravana means here, Mangala means auspicious, Namadeya. One who can take the name of the Lord, hear the names of the Lord, it is all auspicious. Vishwaya Vishwabhavana Sthita Samya Maya Swairam Girita Puru Shakti Gunaya Bhumne Swasthaya Saswad Upabrahmita Purna Bodha Vyapaditatma Tamase Haraye Namaste. His mother is Atidhi, she is saying, Lord, you are the all pervading universal form, the full independent creator, maintainer, and destroyer of this universe. Although you engage your energy in matter, you are always situated in your original form and never fall from that position. For your knowledge is infallible and always suitable to any situation. Hmm. In this glorification, she further says that if your lordship is satisfied, one can very easily obtain a lifetime as long as that of Lord Brahma, and a body either in the upper, lower, or middle planetary system, unlimited material opulence, religion, economic development, and satisfaction of senses, full transcendental knowledge, and the eight yogic perfections. What to speak of such petty achievements as conquering one's rivals? So the prayers say that Lord is the reservoir of everything and He is the owner of everything and He can dispose if we need. Yeah, we don't have to just like a tree can be nourished by watering at the root. If we serve the Lord, everything one can get. And then in this way, Shukadev Goswami said, after this, the Lord is speaking. Lord says, hmm, देवमातर भवत्या मे विज्ञातं चिर कांक्षितं यत् सपत्नैर हृत श्रीणं चावितान sorry let me increase the font चावितानां स्व धामतः. It is said, the Lord is saying, O mother of the demigods, I have already understood your long cherished desires for the welfare of your sons, who have been deprived of all opulences and driven from their residence by their enemies. This is very clear, I know, and you are actually doing this vrata for your sons. In the Purport, Prabhupada says that the Lord is sitting in the heart of everyone, and especially in the heart of his devotees. He is always ready to help devotees in adversity. The Lord is ever present. Since he knows everything, he knows how things are to be adjusted and does the needful to relieve the suffering of his devotee. Just like in the case of this sons of Kubera, I forgot what is that? Nalakubera and Maigriva. And yeah, they were cursed. But Lord knows how to relieve them. Yeah. We can see that Krishna has dragged the this big motor that between those trees and he broke them and they fell and then got released. Krishna very well knows how to keep the vow of Lord Brahma he has given to Hiranyakashipu. He knows how to keep the word of Narada at the same time. He knows how to protect Prahlad Maharaj by keeping the word of him as well. So, three different devotees have given three different words, and to keep that, the Lord plans. And here it is said, He knows how things are to be adjusted, and He does the needful to relieve the suffering of His devotee. Hmm? तान् विनिर्जित्य समरे दुर्मदान् असुरार्षभान् प्रतिलब्ध जयस्त्रीभिः पुत्रैर इच्छसि उपासितुम्. He says, I can understand that you want to regain your sons and be together with them to worship me after defeating the enemies in the battle. Hmm? But you know what? He's saying, इंद्र ज्येष्ठै स्वतनयैर् हतानां युधि विद्विषां श्रियो रुदन्तीर् आसाध्य drashtum ichhasi dukkitaha. He's saying, you want to see the wives of demon lamenting for death of their husbands when those demons, the enemies of your sons, are killed in the battlefield. Huh? So, and then he's saying, you want your sons to regain their lost reputation and opulence and give and live again in the heavenly planet as usual. In my opinion, almost all the chief of demons are now unconquerable. He's saying, this is not the right time. He's saying, the Lord who has all powers, who's having everything in control, but he's saying, this is not right time. This reminds that when there is this Chaturmas time, Lord Ram has waited. He didn't immediately start searching for Mother Sita when Sugriva has regained his entire Kishkinda. He waited for 4 months because he says that It's not the right time. Yeah, here the Lord is saying it's not the time. So he said, all the demons are all powerful, for they are being protected by Brahmanas, whom the Supreme Lord always favor. So the Lord is always favoring Brahmanas, and one who is favoring Brahmanas, the Lord is protecting them also. When a person is favored by a Brahmana or a Vaishnava, no one can defeat him. Prabhupada writes in purport. Even the Supreme Personality of Godhead does not interfere when one is protected by a Brahmana. Can you recollect another example? Uh, when the four Kumaras curse the Jaya Vijaya, Lord comes and says, oh, sorry if my gatekeepers, my servants have troubled you. He didn't say, okay, who are you to do that? After all, they are serving me. No, no, he didn't. No, he just, because they are Brahmanas, he just accepted it. When a person, therefore, if Brahmanas favor someone, the Lord does not interfere, nor can anyone interfere in the happiness of such a person. Which means if Brahmanas favor us, then we are protected. And athapi upayo mama devi chintya. I'm thinking. Chintya means to think. Athapi. Therefore, upaya, I'm thinking of an idea. What is that? Santoshitasya vrata charya yate. Because you have performed this wonderful vrata, so I still need to give you some good result for that. Mamarchanam narhati gantum antyatha shraddhanurupam phala hetu katvat. He says, yes, yet because I have been satisfied by the activities of your vow, I must find some means to favor you. For worship of me never goes in vain, but certainly gives the desired result according to what one deserves. It's not just desiring, one should also be deserving. If one deserves, the Lord doesn't wait. So we need to get the qualification, we need to have that sense of deserving something, not just desiring. And then the Lord is ever there to favor. And in this case, Atidi, with her austerities, with her vrata, she has pleased the Lord. And he's saying, I need to favor you. And he is giving. Tvaya chitas chaham apatya guptaye payo vrate nanuganam samiditaha स्वांसेन पुत्रत्वम् उपेत्यते सुतान् गोप्तास गोप्तास्मि मारीच tapasi adhishtitaha. He is saying, you have prayed to me and properly worshipped me by performing the great Payovrata ceremony for the sake of protecting your sons. Because of Kashyapa Muni's austerities, I shall agree to become your son and thus protect your other sons. So the Lord is making an adjustment, and in this adjustment, what is the best thing happening? Atidhi and Kashyapa, they are getting blessed by the Lord because the Lord is going to appear. Wow. And then Upadhava Patim Badre Prajapatim Akalmasham Mamcha Bhavayati Patyam Evam Rupam Avastitam. He's saying, always thinking of me as being situated within the body of your husband. Kashyapa, go worship your husband who has been purified by his austerity. Ah, now I have blessed you that I am going to come as your son. Go and worship your dear husband. And then, oh lady, even if someone inquires, you should not disclose this fact to anyone. This, so that which is very confidential is successful if kept secret. So then Shukadev Goswami is saying, Etavad uktva bhagavams tatraivatara धीयता अदितिर दुर्लभम लब्ध्वा हरेर जन्मात्मनि प्रभो उपादावात पतिम भक्त्या परया कृतवत कृत्यवत. And after this, after speaking in this way, the Lord, he disappeared from that spot. Atiti have received the extremely valuable benediction that the Lord would appear as a son, considered herself very successful, and with great devotion she approached her husband and worshipped. And of course, this goes further. And today, in fact, we were reading in the Bhagavatam morning that what happens when Lord Brahma understood that Lord Vishnu has entered into the heart of Kashyapa Muni, into the heart of Atidi, and then he comes to offer wonderful prayers. In this verse number, 20, I don't know how much. In the verse 23, there is a very nice purport. Prabhupada writes, he is saying, Purushaha prakritisto hi bhungte prakriti janan gunan karanam guna sangosya sat asat yoni janmashu. If he's Krishna is aloof of material world, when the Lord is appearing as Vamana Dev, it doesn't mean that Lord has become a material person. Sometimes still I come across some people coming and say, yes, the Lord when he appeared as Rama, he took a material body. Who were asking this? Recently I heard. Huh? Was it you, I think, Pratik Prabhu? Did we discuss? Huh? Here it is said, no. The Lord always is fully transcendental, even if He is appearing in the form of Rama or in the case of Vamana. Atidhi dishtitam garbham bhagavantam sanatanam hiranya garbha vignaya samide guhya namabihi. And then Lord Brahma is offering prayers. And we conclude this chapter. It says, Tvam vai prajanam sthira jangamanam prajapatinam asi sambhavishnuhu divau kasham deva diva achyutanam parayanam now iva majjatopsu. Is Brahma is saying, my Lord, you are the original generator of living entities, stationary or moving, and you are also the generator of Prajapati. O my Lord, as a boat is the only hope for a person drowning in the water, you are the only shelter for the demigods who are now bereft of their heavenly possession. That is what is called, what is it? In Bhagavad Gita, there is this nice verse. Vyavasayatmika buddhir ekeha kurunandana bahushaka hi anantasya. So ekeha hi kurunandana is saying one should worship the Lord with one point of focus. It's not like, okay, for that I am going here, for this I am going here. No. Bahushaka hi anantasya. There are so many, but one should cultivate to practice devotion with single point of focus. And here it is said, Lord Brahma is praying with that. He's saying, is there any other way? Just like if someone is drowning in water, the boat can help him out in when we are sinking in this ocean, or when the demigods are in trouble, who else can save other than you? And indirectly he's saying, Brahmaji, please, my Lord, please come and save. That's what we discuss tomorrow. How the Lord appears, but very interestingly, why he appears and how does he do that? That's what we cover tomorrow. And that would be, I would say, a very big step if we really want to attain that success. But we will take the support of the first two steps, and then we can look forward for the third step when the right time comes, when the grace flows, when the support that we need is there. Srila Prabhupada ki Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Any short questions or comments? Yes, please. Mm-hmm. But the Lord knows whether we deserve or not. But the Lord knows whether we deserve or not. Mm-hmm. Yeah. When we are practicing devotional service or devotional life, we should have a strong desire. The desire should be there. Otherwise, we will not advance because there is no goal. uh, there is no interest. If one is disinterested in devotional life, then he can't make progress. So he should really have a desire. Of course, what desire? Anya bhilashita shunyam. Abhilasha is the desire. Anya bhilashita means all other desires, which are like Anya bhilashita shunyam, jnana, karma, adi, anivritam. Jnana, karma, adi. Nothing, no desires like that. Anukulyena Krishnanusilanam. Bhaktir, Bhaktir Uttamam. Is it that? Or am I mixing? Am I mixing or is it same verse, right? Yeah. So, so which means we should desire for devotion. First thing. Next thing is deserve. In a humility or in humble state, we always know that we don't deserve. We don't deserve. Yeah. Do we really deserve the mercy of Guru? What did we do? We don't deserve. Everything is coming as a mercy. The moment when we think we deserve, we are not no more in the stage of a servant. Deserve is something coming from a stage of okay, a feeling of upadhi. I'm a qualified person. I am a qualified teacher. I am a qualified manager. I'm a qualified. I deserve that. In devotion, we don't deserve anything because everything is based on mercy. Mercy of Guru, mercy of the Lord, mercy of devotees. In fact, even if we are now here, we should understand it is not because of me, it is because of the blessings of so many around me that makes me, and that is the deserving element that Lord is appreciating. He is not saying, hey, Sudama Prabhu is there, let me bless him. No, he is saying, yeah, he has taken the path, he is in the parampara. He is saying Prabhupada, he is saying Guru. Otherwise, what am I doing? Nothing. Yeah. So that deserving is coming because we have taken shelter. That deserving is coming because we are following his instructions. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. I think I'm just trying to recollect a quote from Prabhupada about deserving. Doesn't come, but yeah, I've read this in a book, I think, from Satsvarupa Goswami Maharaj. Yeah. When it comes to, he has a wonderful book, Vandanam. Vandana or Vandanam? Vandanam. It's about prayers. In what mood we should offer prayers. Yeah, one is in the request mode, one is in the please. I mean, one is um, in the sense of gratitude. Oh, thank you very much, Lord. You have given everything, whatever I can for my spiritual growth. Other prayers are in a mood of requesting. Oh Lord, I don't have anything. Can you please bless me? So in that context, we feel that ourselves we are not deserving anything. Yeah, we don't deserve anything. That's why we really go in a humble state and ask the Lord, oh, please, please. There are these, in his book, he has compiled nice, all these prayers from Bhagavatam according to this mood. in what mood one can approach the Lord in prayers. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, for me, it's very interesting this point because nowadays in the society, it's like, yeah, you are the center and you deserve everything. You are powerful. You are, for example, you are an empowered woman. You deserve the best. You can do this. You can do that. It's like so much. But if we see our spiritual life is completely the opposite. It's like, yeah, we don't deserve. We just need the desire. We want to have the real desire for serve, but not thinking that I deserve the best. So it's like really
Yeah,
opposite.
yeah, we have to play the game for some time. Yeah, when Raghunath Das Goswami said, "Hey, I want to come and serve you," the Lord said, "Don't come now. Be Yeah, whatever devotion you want to practice, do it. But your parents should think that, hey, you are just like a karmi. Then they will not disturb you more. Yeah, as soon as you become a devotee, your parents are very agitated. They think, oh, what happens? That's why they will create all kinds of disturbances. No, just be like a normal man, but internally we are very rooted to be practicing devotion. We don't want to just become a superman, or like and show, hey, do you see Ramji is in my heart? Huh? There is a hologram here. No. So for the benefit, as long as we are traveling in two boats, yeah. If we are full time devotees, we don't care. But when we are dealing with material energy, we have to be smart, such a way that we don't disturb them, that they disturb us. Yeah. So we have to be very very minimum. There is one nice nice incident that happened in the case. I think I'm trying to recollect. Maybe someone can help me. There's this a wife. Anyway, I don't know, but the context is that yeah, when she is serving her husband, then when she had more bangles, that was ringing, or kind of creating a noise sound, but rather she just keeps only one bangle so that it doesn't disturb in her service. I'm trying to recall. I think it comes in Sri Sampradaya somewhere. The story or this incident happens. The wife serves the husband such a way that the husband is not disturbed. And for that, if there are more bangles to the hand, then they ring against each other. So that's why she just keeps only one bangle. What does that mean is when we are also with the matter, we have to be careful that there are not too many things that collide. When they collide, they make more noise. As little as possible, if we can keep our life, then it's more easy. And I mean, I myself struggle, yeah, because I'm also working, not a full-time devotee, so I know. But I think, yeah, our managers are happy even if we don't show off. Even if we don't show off ourselves how great we are, if we produce what they want, they are happy. So at least I succeeded so far that my manager is happy because he sees, okay, what he expects from me, he's getting it. I don't go into all these big meetings to talk a lot. Only when point comes, just say. But of course, because I'm in the company for more than 15 years, so I know nothing nothing will change much. So I have that. Yes, Mate.
I had a question regarding like you know how we say like if something is Krishna's arrangement or let's see what Krishna's plan is. At the same time, we have choice and and we can easily make decisions, you know, with something, but then other things are like, oh, you know, this is Krishna's arrangement, that is Krishna's arrangement. Like, to what extent is something Krishna's arrangement when sometimes we think we know what is right for us, But then at the same time, we can't sort of foresee the future as in like we're steering this way, but then Krishna's pulling us that way. We can't exactly see what the future is, so it might put us in some uncertainty.
Hmm.
So how do you, what advice would you give to sort of like trust the process, but then you kind of like don't know if yourself is like making plans
Yeah.
independently. Does that make sense? Like,
Yeah. If I understood right, what you want to know is, should we let it go or should we really take control of things? What
yeah,
should we really plan, prepare, or should we let it loose so that?
yeah, because at some point you have to push the button. Like, say you've got to go somewhere, you have to. It's not going to fall from the sky, is it? It's not like just you're going to have to push the button. But I think it's more. I think I'm thinking like more. It's like something will inspire you to push the button. Mm.
One strategy for me that I really use for myself is, I definitely have plans, because without plans we don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
We should really also work to achieve those plans. And when things don't work, yeah, we seek support. And when things still don't work, we know that this is plan of Krishna, because there should be something, some energy that's really making it not happen. One may think, hey, it could be our own karma, our own destiny, whatever. But anyway we can't influence.
Mm.
Who can influence? The Lord. So when things don't work, I really take shelter of the Lord, because whether it is good destination, bad karma, whatever, in the end, still, who is approving something to happen? It is the Lord. And we pray to the Lord, oh please, I am not, I lost the clarity of what is happening now. I'm everything now. Please help me, show me what I should do. This is one thing. Otherwise, we are not devotees. If we still do not take shelter of the Lord, and we still struggle ourselves, it won't work. In the case of Draupadi, of course, she was so desperate that she had to let loose for Krishna to favor. I think in every moment we are also in same situation. We are not realizing it. In every moment, yeah, because our life is short, and we are still trying to understand the ABC of what is real devotion. We are still now struggling to understand what is genuinely serving means. So this is one. Second thing is, if our devotion, I believe in this, if our devotion is really serious and sincere, the Lord is anyway taking control. So we don't have to worry. So in both the ways, we still turn to the Lord.
So you're saying like with your first point that if something's not really flowing properly, then it could be a potential sign that okay, or could it be that you're not making the effort? Or you're trying maybe,
Yeah,
but
we
it's
give our
not.
best.
Yeah,
We
it's
give
not
our best
flowing.
to whatever we can do. And if it still doesn't happen, there are two things. One is we approach whoever we can consult. Yeah, we can just explain, because we don't want, there is always a risk that when we do things by our own individually, there is always a chance that we may not think 360 degrees. We may not think everything. We are only thinking with our confidence in our own self that we can crack it. But maybe a higher intelligence can really say, hey, I think no, better not, better wait, or whatever. So I usually tell anyone, and even for my own self, is always have someone in our life who who is really watching us, who is really able to see how are we developing. If there is someone who is observing and says, hey, last year your devotional life was excellent, what happened now, why are you not? Oh, you say, no, because I'm working 10 hours a day or 12 hours a day, whatever. And then, okay, yeah, maybe next question is, but why? So there is someone whom you're talking. It's actually you're talking to your own self through the other person. I think we may know this coaching. The person who is on the other side, he's really not, he's not suggesting solution, but he's just asking question. Because we may not have asked this question in our own life. We would just implicitly have taken a decision. But pausing and asking such a question can help. So what I usually do is I seek guidance from Shiksha Gurus, yeah, where I'm explaining everything. This is what I'm doing, Maharaj. Can you please tell me, is it right or not? No? And
They might say do what you want.
sorry,
They might say do what you want.
do you want or?
No, do what you want.
Uh,
They might say do what you want.
yeah, but again, it is our smartness to ask questions such a way that they,
Yeah.
yeah, because they usually say, hey, Maharaj, shall I do this? They say yes. Shall I do this? They say yes. Shall I do this? They say yes. Because they see only service in that. But it is our responsibility to keep, okay, Maharaj, but if I do this, I think I might end up here. But is it favorable? So it is we who have to take through our situation. That is our responsibility. That is our part of communication. If we are good at it, we can really get there. If we are not good at communication to express our own situation, then it becomes challenging. Then what happens is that is the reason usually Maharajas they usually don't say don't do this because they don't know the complete background.
Yeah, unless they can foresee something or
Yeah, yeah. I
so you're
mean,
gonna do what you want anyway.
yeah, because there is always a general solution, and our problem is very specific. We have a specific problem, and we are getting a general solution. Then we need to make sure that that general solution is as close as to the a specific problem. Yeah. Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's then close the day after a very nice back to back sessions. Thank you very much for your patience. And